Champion Gelvy female goes to Tillman DeRosset of Glasgow, Kentucky with PMFG She's a Lady 304L.
Just a single entry out here with our March Bull calf, and I think one that's got some quality to him. This guy's really square from the hip to the ground when you get out behind him. He's got a big hip laid in him. He's sure attractive enough in his kind. It's going to be fun to watch this guy go ahead and mature as he continues to grow. Nice bull calf, young lady. Congratulations.
Results from Class 30 Junior Bull Calves. First Kentucky goes to Jewel Bell of Kentucky with back tag number 60.
Good way to start off our Chianina show here with the cow-calf pair. The young man told me that's a 2015 cow, and she has held herself together, good-footed, good-legged, and a very good udder. And the little calf, she's doing a great job, and you're going to be our champion cow-calf pair.
Results from your Chianina show. Your champion cow-calf pair goes to Sawyer Eastridge of Tazewell, Indiana with WCC Cowgirl 455C. We're now showing Class 6 Junior Heifer calves with 2 entries. And sorting our Chianina show today, we have Jill Miller from the Talmo Ranch in Talmo, Georgia. Would we go ahead and give her a round of applause, please?
We're going to start this heifer class off with the little black heifer. She's going to start the class. She's just put together a little better. She's getting around the ring a lot nicer than the heifer in second. She's put together. She walks good. She's got all of her feet going the right direction. She's got a lot of style and eye appeal, and I like her condition. The heifer in second, just not wanting to fight the halter, so that kind of don't help her today. But she's got it together. She needs a little more time, a little more feed, but this young man's got a nice calf and a lot of good days in front of it.
And your junior heifer calf champion in the Chianina division goes to Valley Vista Farms of Scottsburg, Indiana with back tag number 7. And your reserve champion, as well as Kentucky champion in that division, goes to Ella Diehouse of Broadhead, Kentucky, with back tag 6.
Well, really an intriguing set of bulls in this class, and I think all three of these individuals have some quality about them. You just kind of got to figure where you want to put your selection pressure. Young Lady's bull that's going to win the class, for me, wins easy because skeletally he dominates the class. He is the best footed. He's the freest moving one. You watch him go away, and that guy's phenomenal in terms of base width on the ground. You study him from a muscle perspective. This guy is big-topped. He's got a tremendous hip in him. He is just better in his flank and softer in his center and forerib than the bull that's going to come second. The bull in second's an intriguing one. To me, he's kind of at that age in his life where he's going through what we call the teenage blues. He's gotten PC looking out here at this point. That guy is phenomenal in terms of look and quality through his front end. Super shapely when you get on top of him. I love his length of body. Now, he's a nickel finer boned. When you get underneath him, you'd stouten the bone work in that guy. I'd like to set that tail head down in him just a little bit for me. But his kind and front end quality is kind of what gets him around the bull in third. The bull in third's still a good one. I like this guy in terms of one who's got some bone. He's a good ribbed bull that's got some shape to him. He's got a big hip in him. He's one that wants to get up under himself just a little bit more when you set him in motion. He gets just a little coarser right through his shoulder. But a trio of bulls that are just very different, all of them having quality on the top end. Congratulations.
We got a good showman out here today. She's having a little tough time, but she's got it. Well, she had it. But she did a great job. She likes showing. Her heifer can use a little more competition, and we'll bring her back in.
Results from Class 31 Junior Bull Calves. First in First Kentucky goes to Tillman DeRossa of Glasgow, Kentucky, with back tag number 63. Second to George Gribbins of Lebanon, Kentucky, back tag number 64. And third, Magnum Farm, back tag number 61.
Young lady out of the second class. Congratulations.
And your Junior Bull Calf champion goes to Tillman DeRossa of Glasgow, Kentucky, with back tag number 63. And we're now showing Class 15 early summer yearling heifers in the Chianina show with one entry.
Another single entry in this class over here. Got a good heifer, nice fronted, good sound moving female. You know, if you're going to get real picky, which you can't with this kind of animal, she's going to make a heck of a cow for this young man. Just like to stretch her out through that front end, maybe just a little, but that's getting picky. We'll just bring her back with a little more competition.
Well, we drop in that second place bull to your junior champion, and as we commented in class, this guy's so attractive fronted when you get into him. And I think still both nice bulls. Both of them, you'd fix them up from the ground up just a little bit. But that other second place bull's reserve. Congratulations.
And your reserve Junior Bull Calf champion goes to George Gribbins of Lebanon, Kentucky, with back tag number 64. On the Chianina side, your champion intermediate heifer goes to Drew Diehouse of Broadhead, Kentucky, with back tag 13. We're now showing class number 18, April Junior Yearling Heifers.
We kind of stepped it up a notch in this class. Got a really nice red heifer, fitted to the T's. Good showman. She walks good. She's put together good. She puts all of her parts and pieces together. We'll just have to wait and see what she does when she comes back.
Results from Class 18. First goes to Avea Ennis of Martinsville, Indiana, with bag tag number 16. We're now showing Class 20, Early Junior Yearling Heifers, with 1 entry.
Well, I tell you, just a single entry over here in this summer yearling bull class, but one that could sure stand some competition. That is a manly rascal, just in terms of being huge topped and big hipped. You like this guy in terms of one who's still got a nice rib shape to him. I'd like to pull his neck out of him just a little bit when you get him out here, but this guy still is quite well balanced. Maybe like to just free him up and he's step behind just from an angle to his hawk deal, but I think a quality individual.
And your intermediate champion Gelvy bull goes to Brianna Murley with bag tag number 70.
Once again, we got another single entry over here on the Chianina side. Another nice, really red heifer, starting to make an udder, which is a very good thing to make a nice cow for this lady. She's in very good condition. She don't want to stand really good today. She moves around the ring quite well, and we'll just wait and see what she does when she comes back with some competition.
Results from Class 20, Early Junior Yearling Heifers. First in First Kentucky goes to Cheyenne Kaiser of Morningview, Kentucky, with bag tag 17. We're now showing for your Junior Division Champion female.
Well, really, an extremely intriguing bull out here in our March drive. I think one that you love in terms of length of body, super extended rascal. Compositionally, he's one that you appreciate the leanness and freshness in. He's a bull that I think you have to love in terms of just how he's designed in terms of that extra length of front when you get into this guy. I'd like to balance these testicles just a little bit out here, and that may just be a fluke deal with him, but sure a quality bull to come out of this class.
Results from Class 43, March Junior Yearling Bulls. First in First Kentucky goes to Braden Owen of Princeton, Kentucky, with back tag number 74. He will also be your Junior Division Champion bull.
In our division over here on the Chianina side, we got 2 heifers that are very, very, very close in type and kind. We got a little bit of age difference, but not a lot. We got one that's got a little more hair on her than the others. They're both very sound. They're both very deep-bodied, good spring of rib. One's a little cleaner fronted than the other, got a little more femininity to her, and that's where I'm going to go today. So I'm going to have that. You're going to be the champion, and you'll be reserved.
Well, just a single entry with this senior yearling bull out here. And again, a bull that could stand some competition out here. This guy's He's one that's really, really good in terms of tremendous shape when you get into this guy. You love this one in terms of his tremendous length of body, how he holds his top line together at this weight and this mass. Extremely good. I think one that's going to be a super, super competitive one. He's one that's really got a tremendous kind, but still moderate, and that's what I appreciate about him. Maybe gets just a nickel straight hop behind, but he moves okay from that standpoint. Nice individual, gal. Congratulations.
And your junior division champion female goes to Avea Ennis of Martinsville, Indiana, with back tag 16, and reserved to Cheyenne Kaiser of Morningview, Kentucky, with back tag 17, and she will be your Kentucky Grand Champion. Your champion senior yearling bull on the BLV show goes to George Gribbons of Lebanon, Kentucky, with back tag number 54. We're now showing for champion Gelvy Bull in the East Ring and champion Chianina Female on the West Ring.
Well, our Chianina female show was a little low on numbers, but we got quite a nice set of females out here now. We got basically two different types and kinds. When you have all these individual classes, that's kind of what we end up with. You know, your first heifer up, your calf out here and your heifer here on the other end are both more of a show type. Good cow prospects, but you know, they got the hair, they got the bone, they got the style compared to the two in middle, which there's nothing wrong with them, but they're just a little more, less hair, a little plainer. But they're going to make whale of cows for both of those kids, or all four of them will. It's going to be, it's a little tough decision right now because of the way I breed cattle and what we raise, but right now I'm going to go with my gut and what I think is the best out here today, and that red heifer is going to be your champion.
And your grand champion, Chianina Female, goes to Avea Ennis of Martinsville, Indiana, with EGL Sultry Charleston Girl.
Well, over in the Gelbvie ring, we set into this set of bulls to select your champion from, and I tell you, I'm super pleased with them. That's a nice quartet of bulls out here, just in terms of the pieces they offer. Each one of them has a little thing you'd maybe tweak on them just a little bit. You know, the bull calf's one I think that's really intriguing. Maybe like to change his jawline just a little bit, just from a silhouette perspective. But I think that guy's really a really nice one out here in this drive. That Summer Bull's a big rascal now. He's a tremendous performance in him. He just looks like a beef bull, and that's what you have to appreciate about that guy. For me, as a show bull, I mean, as you look at him out here, he does get a nickel straighter in his shoulder. And that's part of the reason his neck sits a little shorter in him. but he's so massive when you get behind him. He's good ribbed. I think an intriguing rascal. That junior yearling, probably one of the leaner ones out here. That guy's really, really intriguing when you get him propped up and get him on profile. One that does get just a little more tangled up as he goes behind, but I think one that's still a very athletic made bull that's got really an attractive front end in him. I'd open his forerib in that guy just a little bit, but I think an intriguing rascal. Then you get into the senior yearling. He's the most massive one, as he should be at his age. I love that guy in terms of how he holds his spine together, in terms of straightness of lines. Set him in motion and he gets pretty short in his stride. I'd like to lengthen his step. There's no doubt about that. But he's a big rib, big backed one that's got a tremendous amount of power. So where do you go in this deal? Well, you really can't make a mistake out here. All these bulls have some pieces you like, things that could work into a breeding program, and my compliments to you breeders for bringing out a set like this. A lot of times you get into a Gelbvieh show, and sometimes the bulls you're just not happy with, and this set's nice. They just got a good look to them. To me, I've always been this way. I guess it's my Simmental background. They got to be able to move. They got to be sound. And when you put that together, it becomes real straightforward. The soundest bull in the ring, the best angle to his shoulder, the best hip and hind leg is the bull calf. He's your champion. Congratulations.
Over here on the Chianina side, I'm going to pick your reserve champion, and I'm going to keep that pair together with that red heifer.
And your reserve grand champion, Chianina female, as well as your Kentucky champion, goes to Cheyenne Kaiser of Morning View, Kentucky, with JSUL H/F Houdat 347 LET. And your grand champion, Gelbvieh Bull, as well as your Kentucky champion, goes to Tillman Drossett of Glasgow, Kentucky, with PMFG 453M.
Well, we drop in that second place or the reserve junior champion bull, and he takes nothing away from the group. Again, I think maybe the most extreme fronted one we've got out here, and you have to appreciate that. Again, you got to make some judgment calls to what you want. There's another bull out here that I just love in terms of profile. I love in terms of just the length of body and balance in this guy. He is way the more extended one in terms of his stride out here when you get him out here. Your reserve champion bull's the junior yearling. Congratulations.
And your reserve grand champion bull goes to Braden Owen of Princeton, Kentucky, with Rumfeld's Mr. Roadhouse ET. And that concludes the Gelbvieh show.
We're going to start over here with our Chianina bull show. Two totally different type bull calves here. They both are good-footed and sound, travel around the ring very well. One's got a little more meat, muscle, and condition to it than the other. The red bull is going to just need a little more time. I'm going to start with the black and white one. It's going to win the class, and the red one will be second.
Well, I think as we get our best 6 head in here, breeder 6, and these guys have brought out a nice set all day, really a stout set. All these cattle have tremendous shape and power. There's moderate-made kind of cattle, and then, of course, you have that pair down there that's real productive. They'll be your champion breeder 6, thanks to the Kentucky State Fair as well as the Gelbvieh Association here in Kentucky for the invitation. Best of luck to each of you guys.
Results from Class 31 Junior Bull Calves. First goes to Valley Vista Farms of Scottsburg, Indiana with back tag number 24. And second and first Kentucky goes to Drew Diehouse of Broadhead, Kentucky with back tag 25. And they will be your division champion and reserve. We are now showing Class 34 late senior bull calves with 1 entry. Back tag 28.
Over here on the Chianina bull side, a single entry, a nice bull calf. He's got all the right pieces, all the right things put together. I'd like to see a little more condition on him, but, you know, in due time. Young man, we'll see you back here in a little bit.
And your senior bull calf champion goes to Drew Diehouse with entry number 28. We're now showing late summer yearling bulls with 1 entry.
This young man's got a nice single entry in this class here. Got a good extension through his front end, got plenty of depth of rib, feet go all the right directions. He likes to show him because he's smiling at me finally. He's got good testicle development. We'll just bring him back with the rest of them and see how it all shakes out.
And your intermediate champion bull goes to Sawyer Eastridge of Tazewell, Indiana with back tag number 31. We're now showing Class 44 early junior yearling bulls.
once again, we have another single entry over here on the Chianina side. I like the way this bull's put together. He had a little bit of a time getting around the ring. I don't know if he was just fighting the halter or what, but I'd like to see him put a little more soundness and weight on his back foot. But I'd maybe just because he's in here in the ring and not wanting to walk freely. So we'll see what he does when he comes back. But a nice bull. He's got it all put together, and we'll just put him with the rest of them.
And your junior division champion bull goes to Sawyer Eastridge of Tazewell, Indiana with back tag number 34. We're now showing for grand champion Chianina bull.
I'd like to thank the Kentucky Chianina Association for asking me to do this. Granted, we didn't have many numbers, but what we had was good. Hopefully next year we can get some more in here. Because I know at one time this, which I had showed here several times at the Kentucky State Fair, we had a lot of numbers, and I know things are a little hard these days to get things here and going, and everybody's busy. But it's quite a good quality show of our genetics, the Chianina breed. These bulls, we have a lot of give and take in all four of them, in my opinion. They're all quality bulls. They will all do a nice work on a set of commercial cows or registered cows. They put a lot of profit back in them, and that's what we're after today. I'm kind of still wavering on which way to go here, because any of them could make it this day and age. I'm just going to have to pick and choose what keeps it all together the best for me. I'm going to go out and pick your champion and reserve bull. And I just want to commend you exhibitors. Y'all did a good job. You finally lightened up, and some of you would smile at me because some of you were frowning. But it was fun, and I hope you enjoyed your day, and I'm going to pick your champion bull.
And your grand champion, Chianina bull, at the 2024 Kentucky State Fair goes to Valley Vista Farms of Scottsburg, Indiana, with VVCC Joker. And your reserve grand champion goes to Sawyer Eastridge of Tazewell, Indiana with RVFS Tonto L108. And your Kentucky grand champion bull goes to Drew Diehouse of Broadhead, Kentucky, DYEX header 14L. And that concludes our Chianina show today.